I would, in fact, actually like to introduce Chelsea Harder from Hawaii Green Growth.
Good morning. It's so great to see a bunch of great hackers and great minds coming together. My name is Chelsea Harder. I work for Hawaii Green Growth, the local 2030 hub. And my background is in civil engineering, so I really am excited to blend my passion for technology, sustainability, and civic engagement. So we're delighted to have this year's HACC framed around our sustainability goals again, the Aloha Plus Challenge, with this additional focus of community resilience. So it's really important in order to achieve our goals, because status quo is going to leave us woefully under target. We really need innovation, and we're so delighted to be here with you today. Next slide. So we have 10 years to turn this ship around and avoid the most catastrophic effects of climate change. This is per the IPCC report, the UN governing body for science of climate change. Next. So to address this, Hawaii has committed to local and global sustainability goals to be achieved by 2030 across environmental, social, and economic priorities. Next. So we track these sustainability goals on this open data platform, the Aloha Plus Challenge, to help reverse the effects of climate change. You can see that QR code there if you want to pull it up right now. So this is done by showing progress, gaps, and opportunities for action. So this has over 200 indicators and contextual narrative on the Aloha Plus Challenge. This basically tells us where we are, where we need to be, and what we can do to get there. Next. So as Governor mentioned, because of these locally and culturally grounded Aloha Plus Challenge goals, the United Nations and the international community recognizes Hawaii as a local 2030 hub and a model for sustainability. We need to share what is being done here to address sustainability and resilience at the state and community levels to inspire action to achieve these goals. Next. So the UN stated for their global goals, they said traditional data sources like national, federal data, statewide data are not sufficient for measuring global sustainability goals. We need to show community action and resilience. So an example of a community-led effort here locally is the Windward Zero Waste School Hui. So that's a collaboration with 5 Windward schools and a community organization that diverts their school lunch waste, turns it into compost, sells to community members, and the money comes back to the school gardening program. So this is a great example of engaging students and benefiting communities. However, they were doing like pencil and paper data logging, and they had a bunch of wonderful data, but it was on a whiteboard in an Excel spreadsheet. So we partnered with them in a pilot to host what they're doing on the Aloha Plus dashboard through data trends, telling stories. And in 2019 alone, they diverted over 75,000 pounds of school lunch waste, turning it into compost and benefiting their communities and school garden program. So we're working with them to scale these efforts and to contribute to Hawaii's sustainability goals and draw those connections. Next. So some other examples of community actions that are being done that need to be reflected to show how we're achieving our goals are like beach cleanups, buying and growing local food, saving electricity, recycling, forest restoration, service learning. The list really goes on. Next. So, as I said before, the status quo is going to leave us woefully under target for all these goals. So we need a better way to tell our stories of progress and what needs to happen to achieve our goals to make Hawaii more sustainable for future generations. So storytelling is a really important part of culture and place and helps us see things systemically, which is critical for tackling problems like climate change. So stories help us see interconnections to collectively address these challenges, and we need your help. Next. So what we're asking for is two-pronged. This is actually 2 discrete challenges that you can choose from. So one is a community data portal So communities need a place to display their efforts across the different Aloha Plus Challenge goals. So this can capture these important citizen science data sets to inform decision-making, action, and to scale across different communities. The second one is a reporting mechanism. So state departments and others need a way to really show the interconnections between different things that are happening. So if we could easily select a few of the 200 indicators that we have in the dashboard, let's say for instance you wanted to show the connection between water, energy, and food. Could you go on the dashboard, select a few data sets that really that show that, and then spit out some sort of PDF report so we have easily reportable data sets and snapshots to show our progress and what needs to happen. So this is really to show the interconnectedness and potential areas for collaboration. Last one. So this type of storytelling through community action and reports can inspire behavior change across sectors, so across government, across civil society, across private sector, needed to achieve our sustainability goals, because we're all in this together. So let's collectively tell our stories to inspire action for a better future for Hawaii. Thank you.